Thrillhouse for a second season, and we're back here again at the Daytona International Road Course. So while the real world people are banging around in the 24-hour, we're back with some familiar faces and a whole bunch of new people as well. And man, this grid, it's mega. Thank you for tuning in, 7 viewers. Share it around, let people know. Thrillhouse is back. The Touring Car Championship is back. We've got 7 rounds coming up. We've got new liveries. We've got new people in race control. There's a lot going on. And right now we're in qualifying. Time's starting to go down now. This is Kai Ardley, recently joined the Satellite Racing team. Let's get No Right FM down a little bit. Please let me know if the audio levels are okay. We had to do a reset before we went live just to make sure the computer could handle the jandle. And we're on board with the one like Kai Ardley. We'll go through the bus stop for the first time. They got rid of that chicane of death so we can mount it in a very, very aggressive and sexual manner as we head around this little NASCAR bend. Now, this is where all the action's going to happen tonight as they come out of the bus stop and they get this long, big tow all the way around this big NASCAR bend onto the main straight. We get an indication of times coming through very shortly. $1:43.482 for the one like Kai Ardley. First one out the gate, setting the pace. And look at this train of cars. They're going to start coming thick and fast now. Merrick goes through. Loretti, welcome to Thrillhouse. Oh, a bit of drama. It's qualifying, boys. It's qualifying. It ain't even the race. Brady McHugh, Andrew Smith, Mr. Molecule in the middle of the pack as well. Comes to the top of the 42.9, slips it underneath Brady McHugh. Smithy's found a lot of pace in the off season, and he's come back to sponsor our series as well. So those who are tuned in, courtesy of our friend Mr. Molecule at Molecule Australia, $500 up for grabs for the driver of the day. We're going to split that across 7 rounds, so $50 for the winner of the driver of the day for each round, and the remainder will be given to the winner of the Touring Car Championship for Season 2. And drop me a message, drop me a comment, let me know how the audio levels are. Really want to make sure it's okay. I've got a little bit of pain in my ear at the moment. If it's all sounding good to you, we'll press on. But how good do these cars look? Oh boy. Night Ride FM back on with us for another season. Tanked SRT. Looking beautiful with their brand new livery. And Simink have come to the party pretty hard this season. James has knocked out a massive amount of liveries. They all look absolutely amazing. And we'll try and get through them all as the stream goes on, but you're just going to have to stick around through the season to see them all, because this grid is massive. So many cars. Right now, getting fully sideways. Some things don't change. The crowd people tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in to the Touring Car Championship. We're in the middle of qualifying right now, and it's the newcomer, Merrick, who's at the top right now with a 42.890. Just looking in here, we got the tanked SRT car being shadowed by the Chill Out Systems entry. And that is the one like Jordan Knockholds. And his teammate Matty English as well. So we've got quite a few teams this season. Hey, even got this guy, Mr. Daniel Yearman. He's a league runner. We've got James running in his fixed Indy at the moment, and he's come over here and he's going to phone it in on the night, so it's going to be interesting to see how he goes. He's currently sitting P10, and you can see there next to their names you've got the letter R, and that's for rookies. So they're the guys who are new to the series here. In fact, there's a couple we need to update a little bit there, and I'll take a moment to do that for you guys so that you can see how many rookies we've got this season amongst all our regulars. Kai Ardley goes up a spot to P4, so he's on the second row at the moment, but it's the Molecule cars that are putting on the show, P2, P3. On screen at the moment, we've got our first of the internationals, and that is Esko from Finland. We met him through the Camel GT series, and he's rocked up to do a season with us. Couldn't be happier. Welcome to Thrillhouse, mate. Our first international driver, and it's about 10 in the morning where he is at the moment. So he's got up, he's had some brekkie, gone and walked the dog, rubbed one out, jumped in the sim. Let's go racing. Oh, look at this guy. Trying to find a little bit of real estate. Who's that? Oh, that's the good ones. He was with us in Thrillhouse today. Season 1, Season 2, Season 3. Back on the old GD Sport. I told him, you know, it'd be real hot. Come to Thrillhouse. Come run in the Touring Car Championship. Stoked to have you here. Check out this guy. I love it. The Rat Road. Dog Box Sim Sports. Lock in. Thank you for letting me do that to your car. It looks absolutely garbage. I love it. Throw some love for the Rust Bucket. He's here for us for another season. And we've got a new team here, AML Tech. And that is Fahey and Loretti. Check out the timing at the top. 142.890 plays a 142.890. They've literally equaled each other's time. Merritt goes faster again by 3/10. We saw it there for a split second. And wow, that's a hell of a time from John. And he's been firing in some mega times in our pre-season. We like to do a few pre-season races just to wet the whistle. Just to, you know, couple of practice wanks before you dip it in. And we have got here Mr. Ryan Howe. Some of these volume levels doing my head in at the moment. If you're watching, let me know how it's all sounding your end. This is the Touring Car Championship. We are at the Daytona International Road Course. That's it there. And I do believe that is qualifying run and done. And we'll...
everyone grid up who's gridding up. Remember, if you are starting to pit lanes, be careful of the exit line. Everyone grid up, it should ignore the line. Wait for me to come through the field. I will pull up to the front of the field and take you on a warm-up lap. Okay.
So you heard there from Race Control. They'll stay on the grid here. Safety truck will pull out. We're going to get them a rolling start. But we're going to put them behind Lee Partridge from Melbourne Performance Centre to lead them for a lap around this track before we set off for this first of 2 races tonight. This is championship mode.
How did I qualify in front of you, Ryan?
Schooner.
Well, shit.
John Merritt on pole position with a 142.5. That is mega. Mr. Molecule, Andrew Smith, where have you found this pace, son? Front row for the lead sponsor of this series. And that is massive. And his teammate, Sammy Collins, he's going to line up in P3. Then it's the first of the satellite cars, and Kai Ardley who's found mega pace as well. Welcome back, Brady McHugh in P5. Rob Bowden, the first of the Tank SRT cars, coming back for another crack at the championship. He was just shy of it last season. Clay Richards, welcome back for another season. Clay, really awesome qualifying there. P7. Cal Drupp and Schooner something just works for you at this track, and I don't know what it is, but I think it could be that livery. P8 for the privateer. And Aaron DeLuca, the good munch, JLR Racing. He's alongside our defending champion, Ashley Lair, the Learjet. That's not where he wanted to qualify. Jesus. And then Ryan Howe missing his stablemate at the moment.
Okay, proceed on warm-up lap.
And here we go. On the warm-up lap. Let's get them underway. You're watching the Car Touring Car Championship. My name is Mikey.
Can I get a comms check?
Strap in. Look at that grid. What an absolutely massive grid. Lee Partridge leading them around. Mega grid. And they're coming through the bus stop now. Thank you for tuning in. This is going to be mega. We've been looking forward to this.
Safety truck will pull away out of the bus stop. This is round one, lap one. Everyone just hold your breath, take it nice and easy. Good luck. Brian, do your best. And leaders to maintain 100 kilometres an hour, and the race starts at the finish line.
There we go. John Merritt takes control of the field. And he's going to get the first run into turn one for our second season. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. I'm so excited for this. Let's turn down Night Ride FM. Let's get ready. Get some graphics up on the stream. John's holding them. What a mega grid. Here we go. He drops a hammer and we're away. And the military cars shake them already. It's 1-2 for military into turn one. Oh boy, what a start. There's John in the back. We can hear some impact, and most people are getting through quite cleanly, and it is Smith leading Collins. Molecule 1-2 into the Duno for the first time. And here they go, just taking it nice and easy, and what a massive grid. Oh, what a start. Brady McHugh in the background found the grass, and will stay with the leaders up the front. Matsuda got on the gas a little bit early, and John gets into the rear of the second of the molecule cars, and Sammy Collins going to try hold on to it. And he gets into right now. Bit of drama there. A bit of teammates getting into each other. We've got cars spinning in the background. We've got a chill out car around. We've got Tony Don around. We've got Ryan out wide. We've got Kai Hartley wide. clean for a lap. Half a lap. Not even that. And then going through the ghost yellow corner for the first time, they have absolutely unhooked themselves. And Mr. Smith, Mr. Molecule, out in front, doing it easy through the bus stop for the first time. Wow. Drama. We got Bowden up 4 spots. Merritt's recovering now up into P3. Clay Richards up 3 spots into P4. The Learjet's up 5 spots into 5th. Daniel Yearman up 9 spots, the rookie. P6. Collins, he got a little bit upset there and he's dropped 4 spots. He's in P7 and he sort of set off a little bit of a chain reaction. He did his best to try and keep it together, but it didn't quite happen. First lap runner done. Smith with a 47.5. 3 wide into turn 1, guys. Here we go. Brady McHugh's recovering. He's down 7 spots. Fahey up 12. Mega start from some of these guys. The pack's spread out already. And they've got quite a few laps to get it done. You know, just take a second to get some more graphics up for you. There's a little bit of argy-bargy going on there. And these molecule cars they'll come to the party. They've got serious pace. And this is going to be a full onslaught on the championship for them, so very, very cool. Through the last stop. Just adjusting audio levels on the fly. If you're watching, throw me a comment. Let me know. How's the audio sounding? We got the tow truck. And he pops out. Here goes the Tanky XRT car. Going to go around the outside. And it looks like Sammy's just going to try bump draft him down the into turn 1. Holds that inside line. Side by side to the Hughes. Believe that molecule car is that's Collins, is it? It's Collins. No, it's Smith. No, yeah, it's Smith. It's Smith. My apologies. Mate, it's been a long day getting all this stuff ready and now we're sending it. So Merritt out in the middle. Smith trying around the outside, trying to do what Bowden did to him before. Side by side down and start another lap. Now just remember, these guys have got a mandatory pit stop in this race. They do not have enough fuel to make it to the end. They will have to stop, fuel up and go. Richards in P4 having a great race. He's a winner here at Daytona. He took out for Tasmania at the moment. He's missing round 1. He moved house and there's some rig. Good. Thanks for letting me know, mate. Thanks for letting me know. So we just had a message come through that the car sounds are a bit high. They're really loud in my ear as well, but just keep letting me know how it is your end. We'll try that. These cars are looking fantastic. It's a beautiful time of day here at Daytona. And coming along to start lap 6 of this 14 lap race. And the Learjet, he makes his way through Clay Richards.
Race control and so. Battle for the lead is starting to check up.
Copy line.
So Merritt's got bucket loads of pace, but Bowden's staying with him. The Learjet, he's moved his way through into P3 now, so up 7 spots. Learjet's absolutely flying. I dare say this battle for the championship is going to be between Merritt and Learjet. It'd be great to see a few other people go along for the ride, as I was saying before. Oh no! Oh no, it's Smithy is around from P7. Oh no! And a little bit of touch up from a little bit of touch up on the way through as well. So the molecule cars are out the gate quick, but they've both been caught up in a little bit of drama and they've fallen down the pack. And that advances quite a few of the guys up a little bit. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is the Tire Touring Car Championship. My name is Mikey. In the race control tonight, we do have the one like Lee Partridge from Melbourne Performance Centre. Peter Kelly, young veteran esports. Sean McKenzie, Wee-Man Macca, back through some Formula V racing, and he's stuck around with us. He's an absolute legend. Good to have you here with us. And controlling the cameras tonight, as always, James from Sydney, doing a mega job. I hope you're enjoying the racing. And we have got a very, very fast advancing satellite car. It's the one like Scott Reed. He's a race winner from Season 1. Both these guys are race winners from Season 1. Side by side down the back straight. And Clay holds his line, and just puts Scotty up a little bit. He goes way too deep. And he regathers it. But it looks like Loretti's going to get back onto him now. And Loretti got a good run out of there, and we'll get the tow on the satellite car. So AML Tech entry on board, and here we go. What's going on here? The Learjet's pitting. He's pitting early. Past a couple of the casualties there. Big damage on one of the Alpha Racing team cars. And Loretti's actually ranged right up onto the back of Reed now, so that tow down the straight did help him a little bit. And they head down the short chode here. Through the kink of shame. And Bowden's made a move on Merritt. We've got a car going wide in the distance. It looks like one of the Civic Motorsport cars. And the Tank SRT driver, he's taking the lead of the race. So Merritt had a little bit of a drama. He's quite comfortably out in front, but it's not over yet. He gets the run and he gets a little bit of a toe, and he's going to pop out on the outside of the Tank SRT car as they head down the back straight into the bus stop. Again, another drag race. It's a game of chicken. And Merritt gets by easily before the corner entry. And they'll play again. Bowden get into the toe and draft up behind them as they head back towards the front straight to start lap 9. Is anyone going to try and cut off the Learjet? Cow drafted Schooner. Your livery's been going absolutely crazy on iRacing Down Under the last few days. And you've been showing some great pace. And currently sticking with Kai Arden, who's a new member of the satellite racing team. And now going back behind a Thrillhouse champion, Mr. Tarmac Terry. So this is a bit of the old and the new. Old school Thrillhouse, Cal Grafton Schooner, Tarmac Terry. And in the meet between the two, Buns, Kai Ardley, new driver to the scene, young fella. And he's doing a bloody good job racing with these guys. Here's another cool little battle pack. Aaron DeLuca. Mr. James Blevins. Oh, they're going to go 3 wide. Oh, Mr. Ryan Howe. He doesn't like to wait. He will not wait. He's going to give DeLuca a little bit of a push as well. Come on, mate. Get a move on. We've got places to make. We've got a race to win. And they head down into turn 1. Has it worked? They both get through Blevins. He's going to hold around the outside of DeLuca, and Blevins going to be like, no, I'm going to get down the inside. He gets into Ryan Howe, who finds the wall. And that was the big cheeky, I think, but it's play on. And that releases DeLuca wherever he's gone. Is he still ahead? He is. Oh, he's miles ahead. So that really checked them up. So nice little bit of a hard fair, aggressive racing. What we love to see. As we check back into with the leaders now. Merritt, Bowden, and then Daniel Yearman doing a really great job holding down P3 at the moment. Up 12 spots. He's a bit unknown to us in these cars, but we've known him for a while. Bloody legend with what he does in iRacing with his leagues and series and things like that, and that's great to have him here. And here we go, both into pit lane. So you can check some of the pit laps there.
Drive through serve, race control.
And then check some of the pit times. And there we go, it's a drag race. Bowden gets it just. Look at that, gamesmanship. Oh, that's what we want to see. And Yemen's right in it as well now.
You're just saying it's a drive-through. Do you have one?
And here comes the Learjet. Slots into P3 in between Yemen and Marion. It is on now. We've got 4 laps. And what a battle up the front we've got. 4 cars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bowden, Merritt, the Learjet and Yemen. And really quick pit stop times from these guys. Unfortunate stop for Clay Richards, 19 seconds, falls down the order to P8. That everybody pitted on. So strap in, this is the run home.
Yeah, the inside, Scotty.
Oh, side by side again. Oh, it's on. They're going to make it 3 wide. Here comes the Learjet. Yemen's in there as well. He's just sitting back.
You haven't paid me.
Through the bus stop. And here goes the towing game. John doing all the lines work at the moment out in front. The big tow truck, the Pulsar Chuka Toyota Audi 90 GTO, pulling these guys around on the front straight as we start lap 11. What a race this has been so far. We've had a little bit of drama. They settled. And we've been treated to one hell of a race. No safety trucks so far. They head into turn 1. Nice and clean from the 4 up front. And Scotty Reed, he's in watching brief. 8 seconds back from this front 4. You can see him in the back shot there. And Yemen runs it a little bit wide. But that's okay, gets himself a nice little exit. And he's going to stay in the game. Thank you so much for tuning in. We've got James Blavins and Etzko currently trekking pit lane. They'll take their mandatory pit stop. Back up the front with this epic battle. Merritt Bowden. And Yemen, the rookie. What an epic grid of cars. This has been amazing as they start to put a lap on one of the chill out cars there. That is Jordan Knockodds, who got caught up in some drama. They go 3 wide down the back straight. Using the back marker as a little bit of leverage. The Learjet. Is he going to get around the outside of Bowden? He gets clear. He leaves him a little bit of room as well. Covers him off on the second part of the corner, and that's a beautiful move. Puts a little bit of a gap on him on the exit as well, but does he have the toe of John Merritt up front? He's about a second behind. That gap is closing down, so he does have the toe. Yemen on the outside of Bowden. I'm going to start lap 12. We've still got 2 more laps of this battle. This is epic. Here comes Bowden ranging up on the Learjet. The Learjet's taking 4/10 out of Merritt. They head down into turn 1. Oh, look at this. 2 wide into turn 1. There we go. Bowden cuts across the nose of Yemen. He's going to try and stay with the Learjet. Leads him a little bit wide. Yemen tries to sneak underneath, and they're going to go 2 wide through the pubes. Oh, they do go 2 wide through the pubes. Hard on the brakes and the churn down into turn 1. Bowden touches the tip and he gets a nice drive. Yemen gets a little bit sideways as they head down the shaft. Learjet, he's in the back, he's in the toe of Merritt still. And you'd see a little bit of an ease at the throttle there, so he's just going to sit and watching brief here. And we've got back markers again, so Etzko looked like he got caught up in drama early on the race as Yemen misses a gear at a crucial point. Can he range back up on him before the back straight? And we're checking back in with Kai Ardley, the satellite driver. He's in an epic battle with the AML Tech car and the second of the Tank SRT boys. We haven't seen much of Chris Barnes. You can tell the 2 Tank SRT cars apart by their wheel colour. And doing a mega job. Back up the front. The gap's half a second. As we're about to start lap 13 of this 14-lap championship mode race. After this race, we have a 7-minute break where we cool our jets, we drink some H2O, drink your water. And then we have a full arcade mode reverse grid race, which is half points, bit of damage limitation, bit of fun for the stream, and a chance for these guys to redeem themselves who had a shocker in race 1. It's all in the name of fun. We hope you're enjoying the action at, here at Thrillhouse. So I say subscribe or like or wherever you're watching from, Twitch or YouTube. I appreciate the support. And Yemen gets down the inside of Bowden. Job done. And they're going to have to work together now to try and catch Merritt and the Learjet, our 2 suspected championship protagonists for season 2. Starting to put a little bit of a gap on these guys now. It's actually about a second. On the side of his car because he took home the chocolates 2 months ago. And we are so stoked to have John Merritt, Daniel Yemen, and all the new drivers who are taking it to this guy this season. And we look forward to having Chris Noble back in round 2, along with his teammate Ryan Howe, who's had an absolutely shocker round. And absolutely paying the price for it. A little bit of a kiss of the dirt. That's what he needed. 6 tenths, that'll do. That should be enough to hold him down into turn 1. Actually, it's going to be closer than that if he wants to sniff at the win. And they're starting to put a little bit of a gap on Bowden and Yemen. Dan will be happy with this one. And so he put another lap on the Paul Guy's entry of James Blevins. Final lap of this 14-lap championship mode race. And it's Merritt holding up the Learjet. He's 4 tenths behind. Has the Learjet got anything for this man? Absolutely dominating display at the moment from John. Another rookie to the series. But definitely no rookie to iRacing. We're very, very familiar with John Merritt's. And he's done a mega job as we find Darren Fahey, the AML Tech entry, finding his way into pit lane there. And here we go. Down the back straight for the final time. It's Merritt leading the Learjet. And here comes the Learjet. He's 2 tenths behind. What's he doing? He's going to try and maximise his entry into the bus stop. This is his chance. You've got to nail this. Got to get on the power at just the right moment. Get on it now, son. He goes for it. Now the drag race. 3 tenths back. Is that enough? Watch the gear changes. Yemen's in it as well. Bowden's just a little bit out. Another drag race to the line for the return of the Touring Car Championship. We saw this in Season 1. A drag to the line. He pops out. He gets around. John tries to switch back and get another toe. But here comes Yemen on the outside. He's going to box him in. Yemen on the outside. The Learjet gets it. Yemen from nowhere gets P2. Now relegated to P3. Bowden gets P4. And Ashley Lear, you may be the champion in Season 1. We're going to take you out over the line just for good measure. What an end to that race. Oh, wow. I did not expect that. I did not expect that at all.
I don't know what that was about, putting your brakes on there.
What an absolutely awesome end to the race. As we have drama over the line. Stridey's not going to make it to the end. Another molecule car. Over the wall. Oh, boy. What a finish. What a finish.
All drivers can proceed to pit lane.
Let's take a moment to cool our jets. If you've got a glass of water next to you, drink some water. If you've got a beer, even better. This is the Touring Car Championship. And we're just taking a breather while iRacing gives us the final results. You're listening to Night Ride FM. That was race 1 of the Touring Car Championship. Stay around. Our next one is next. Thank you so much for tuning in. results from iRacing. Give me some results. Oh, good. Let's press on. Our results finally up. Ashley Lair takes home 300 points from Daniel Yamin on debut, 276 points. It's another rookie, John Merritt, in P3 with 258. Rob Bowden, Tank SRT, welcome back Bubba. And Scotty Reed takes out the top 5. Smithy won't be happy with that one, he's got barrels of pace. And Adrian Loretti, AML Tech, bringing up the Jandal position in P7. Sammy Stride makes it over the line for the second of the Aggressor cars in P8. Second of the Molecule Australia cars. Sammy Collins recovers to P9. Clay Richards rounds out the top 10 after a very long pit stop. Aaron DeLuca on debut, P11. Bayardley, Deadline Racing Team, P12. The second of the Tank SRT cars, Chris Barnes there. Jeff Calvert, welcome back, 800 Consulting. We've got a round sponsored by him this season, stick around for that. And Mr. Josh Thomas, a brand new livery for him, brand new team, brings out P15. Starmac Terry, Cal Draft and Schooner, Russell Puckridge brings out the 18. Let's flip over the page. James Blevins, Mika Bradley, Nick Lancaster, Lachlan, Darren, The Don, Jordan Knockholds. Esco won't be happy with that one, he's got pace, 26. Jasmine Beach, Matthew Harriott, Andrew Lydon, Brady McHugh. He's had a shocker, he's a lap down, he's only got 30 points on the board to kick off his season, but he will be in the prime spot for this reverse grid race. That's Blackie. Ryan Howe, another shocker as well, 9 laps down with that damage. Lane, second of the Alpha Racing Team cars, they're in 33rd spot. Mark Dempsey makes a return in Young Veterans Esports in 34th. He didn't really make it past a couple of laps. And Matty English out of it straight away in the Chill Out Motorsports Century will have pole position for the reverse grid race coming up very soon. Stick around for that. We've got about 2 minutes until we drop the hammer. My name is Mikey, this is the Tart Touring Car Championship. Let me know where you're watching from. Throw me a signal in chat. I'd love to say good day to someone. Hope you're enjoying the new graphics. Hope you're enjoying the music. This is Night Ride FM. Took me a couple of minutes to get into the swing of things. I think it's somewhere ahead. I think we all do. This season is sponsored by and at the end of the second race, you'll get to vote who your driver of the day is. The winner of the Tart Driver of the Day goes home with $50 from Molecule Australia. Everybody else is watching. You can use the code I'm a Tart at the Molecule Australia website for 10% off all of their products. So if you're into sim racing or real world motorsport and your stuff's pretty stanky, then head up Molecule. Get your stuff smelling nice, fresh and clean. I get that for a sponsor plug. I think that was my first one. Far out. Oh, a little bit of stuffy over there.
There are mountains of sorrow.
Alright, here we go. We're about to grid up. I'm enjoying the tunes. Let's
Okay, just a reminder everyone, this is the same start procedure, rolling start procedure as the first race.
So when you get to the end of this race, or you can do it now, scan that QR code. Get your phone out, scan the QR code, it'll take you to the form and you can vote for the driver of the day. I'll pop it up a little bit later. How do QR codes? Figure come back to Kim Kardashian. Same deal as before. We're going to let them start on the grid. Safety truck is going to assume the position in front of our pole sitter. We'll lead them for a lap around.
Okay, ignore the light, ignore the light. Do the warm-up lap.
I am asking you make space.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Partridge from Melbourne Performance Centre in the Tartaric Championship safety truck for another season. And we are stoked to have them here with us. Cars on track. We were worried. We hadn't heard from any of them. We were like, oh, maybe 20. Out of the shadows. 35 Audi 90 GTOs. These are all-wheel drive, control, 80s.
Too wide. Leader goes on the start-finish line. Everyone hold position.
Safety truck here on the way. That is going to put the race in control of the Chill Out Motorsport entry of Matty English. Here we go. 8 laps, reverse grid race, half points, damage limitation. Let's see how they go this time. Watch out for Ryan Howe on the second row. Watch out for Brady McHugh there. Let's crank down Night Ride FM. Get ready to go racing for the final time tonight. Race 2, the Tartaric Championship, round 1. And it's the Young Veterans entry alongside the Chill Out Motorsports entry. When does the hammer drop? He's holding them, And he's gone, and we're racing for the final time. And here we go. into turn one. Packed house. And we've got an Alpha car around. We've got Blakey around. And it has kicked off already. It's a slow ride up. It looks like there's got a little bit of drama in the back there. And I think everybody has sort of managed to get around. And it's the young Americans car goes wide. Oh my God. What an absolute shambles that is.
Right control is touching your car.
That's mega. And what do they do here? That's a lot of cars off. Ryan House found himself in the lead. Let's press on with it. Those guys forgot what the brake pedal is. They've got a big wide going into the first of the dildos. The pack's completely spread out. They've got cars up 12 spots already. He down 14, Yannon's up 19 spots, he's already in the 15th place. And the reverse good race is absolutely kicked off. boys and girls, here we go. Lap 1 is underway. On board with Kai Hartley. He's up 14 spots already, chasing down the one like James Blevins, who's one to have a little bit of a complaint in the inbox, but you need to sort your life out. Worry less, have some fun, go racing. Set yourself on the outside of Tarmac Terry. Lap 1 run and done. It says lap 3, but it's not. And Yemen's had a rocket start. What an impressive debut from him. We've got Chris Barnes. He's got big damage, so he got caught up in that in a big way. And that's not pointing in the right direction. Nick Lancaster makes his debut in Thrillhouse in the right rear entry. And got a little bit of drama in the back as well. We hear some cars going around. It's just shocking. They've got no patience. Another car going sideways is squaring off. There's the cars working together as a team. That's it. Oh, here we go, through the line into the cold summer. You've done an enduro here, that's right. And they managed to sort themselves out. There's a little bit of fisticuffs there. I dare say that the incident report on this one is going to be quite high. Round the banking they go. The aggressor cars doing a little bit of a switch. They're playing a covering game there, just trying to keep the molecule car behind them. They know that's their lead competition. They got the young veterans car in front of them. Dempsey, he's had a little bit of drama already. He's struggling a little bit with the car, but he's out there having a crack. And Ryan Howe, fastest lap of the race so far, doing it really, really easily out in front. 1:44.2 for him as Brady McHugh gets himself down the inside of Matty English. And those two are going to be hard to beat from there. And then English and Knockolds are two chill out motorsport entries. And Esco having a much better run now, up 5 spots in P5. So the green's rising. There's a little bit of drama. Hardley's taking the fastest lap of the race. Now he's got Blevins all over the back of him. He pulls a big wide. And he's going to allow Lydon to get underneath him. Lydon makes a move on Lachlan there. And I'm totally avoiding saying your last name. Acquigio. Lachlan. Through the second of the dildos. And yeah, great little battle going on in the back there. Tarmac Terry, Lachlan and Lydon. Terry gets by Lydon. Terry gets by Lachlan as well. So Terry up 2 spots off. Oh no, and it looks like the B-Energy car could get looped. And he's rejoining. How's the rejoin? Take it, going out. Gets back up on track, and here comes the gaggle of cars that'll swing by. And it's Bowden in the shadow of Ashley Lair, who is an absolute expert of these reverse grid races. We've seen him come from dead last to win this very comfortably with 2 laps to go before. And he's currently got Stridey in front of him, his teammate, who gets a better gear change there. Learjet's trying to go out to box him in, and Bowden's going to try push Stridey along. Say, hey mate, get a move on. Look at this. 2x2 as we start lap 6 or lap 5. Let's go lap 5. Oh, Bowden! Oh, he gets loose, and is that the Learjet around? It is. The Learjet gets around. What's the damage like on the aggressor car? Oh dear. He's going to stay on the apron. It looks like the tank SRT car of Bowden is okay, but they are down in the nosebleed still. 19th. Battle up the front. Brady McHugh catching Ryan out as we check back in with Andrew Smith. These molecule cars are just getting in all sorts of drama this round, representing a lot of damage on the front. And then he's got smoke coming out the back, Ash, so that might be his race done. He might be able to trickle it home with some points. Matthew Harriott, 28th spot at the moment in the Simming Motorsport car. Here comes Brady. Oh, he's got an awesome run out of the bus stop.
Race control needed tow.
In English, the Chill Out Motorsport car is run and done. English towing back to pit lane. When they get the okay from race control to tow.
Okay to exit.
Yes, Eddie. Okay.
Go through, Sonny. I got a damage from the ticket.
Strady tearing up over the radio as well. Poor Ash. He's trying to trickle it home. Currently in 29th spot. Can he get the car back? Take the fast repair, get out there and try and get some points. The rate of attrition in these races can be quite high. And you've got to admire the sportsmanship from Ash. Keeping his foot in it, trickling the car home, trying to get it to pit lane where his boys can chuck the fast repair on and send him back out again. Ryan Howe didn't have the greatest first race. Oh no, and there's Learjet over the radio. He is towing, he didn't make it to pit lane, and that's unfortunate for the aggressor car. Ryan Howe leading leading Brady McHugh.
You got me now? Fuck's sake, this headset. Sorry, I was looking at 99.
We're just race control in the background there. A little bit of a sneaky peeky behind the curtains. I've given Peter a mute now. Well, I snuck back in the race control one because I realised I was in another channel. Hope you're all enjoying the racing. Here's Cal Draft and Schooner. We're doing a bloody good job this round. Up 10 spots into P9. He had a great first round race as well. Showing some great pace in the Victoria Bit entry. And he's actually chasing down Merritt at the moment. So he's doing a hell of a job. Merritt up 25 spots. Yemen up 27 spots. So the cream rising. We start lap 7 of this 8-lap sprint race. Half points for this one. Let's go back to that one. Check out Battle Pack. So Yemen leading Merritt and let's charge through the field. Lancaster down the inside of Reed. Reed goes very wide, gives him plenty of room, but gets a much better drive and just takes that position back. See you later. And Reed doing a great job. He's up 18 spots. Oh, and Tony Don. Caught up in a little bit of drama. Loses it from 25th. Oh, 27. He's a lap down already. And he's just going to have to wait and let that pack go by. G'day, Macca. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll be voting on the driver of the day at the conclusion of this race. As here comes Brady McHugh, ranging on the back of one like Ryan Howe, who's been leading it from the front quite comfortably. Here comes Brady. He's just waiting. He's just waiting. I think we're looking at a more refined Brady this season. Picking his moment. Down they go into turn one for the final time. Through the pubes. It's a short chode here. Oh, look at this little battle. Esco holding down P3 still. He's got Ardley and knockouts all over the back of him. Blevins is in it as well. Esco goes massively wide. Can he find another spot back within the guys? Ardley gets through and takes P3. He's got the fastest lap in the race as well. This is a ripper drive from the young kid. 21 spots up to P3. That's mega. Knockles holding Esco wide. Gets contact. It sounded like Blevins got into the rear. Looks like there's a little bit of a redress from the leaders as well. Brady McHugh's lost a little bit of time to him now. He's 7/10 back as they head round the back straight for the final time. Howe's going wide. Brady going low. They've got 7 seconds clear of the rest of the field. They've absolutely gapped it. And I think Brady's in the box seat here. Out of the bus stop. Onto the back straight for the final time and let the time game begin. 4.5 tenths back. That's enough. And here he comes. Ryan, real race car driver. Show us a little bit of that real race car skill. He's holding the inside line. He's holding the middle line. He's wiggling a little. It's too late. He doesn't commit. Brady around the outside. Gets it done easily. Can Ryan get him back before the line? He can't. And Brady takes race 2 from Ryan Howe. Ty Ardley. 21 spots P3. Esco P4. Knockouts P5. It's James Blevins who takes out P6. Cal Dufton Schooner takes out the Jandal position. A man after my own heart. And look at this, Daniel Yannon, 26 spots. John Muir at 24 spots. It's Mr. Bradley, Mr. Two Words, who holds it down in P10. There's drama over the line. The return is shocking. Does he get there? He does, he gets there, P17 for Collins. Gliding over the line. They're all falling into place. And it is the one like Brady McHugh. Drive. And that is race 2, run and done. So the QR code is up. Scan that with your phone. Vote for your driver of the day. Wow. What a drama for round 1. Let's bring some people in to have a chat. Let's unmute these guys.
The bloody incident review form.
Yo, I've got it. Yeah.
No, I don't have it.
So
Boys, you got me?
Last lap race 2. And
looks like race control are just dealing with a couple of things at the moment. We'll wait for them to drop in. We've got a big group of people here to have a chat to. Brady McHugh, you got me?
Got you, brother.
Well done, mate. Welcome back. Race win.
Yeah, wrong race. But
wrong race, but yeah.
yeah, I knew if Howe and I got away then we'd be all sweet, so we were playing silly buggers in that last lap. I think he was trying to let me pass and I wasn't having a bar of it, so...
He knew he didn't want to be the tow truck into the final bend, so that's funny. You had 7 seconds over everybody, so that's, yeah, it's good to see.
Yeah, there was no way I was going past him before that last lap, mate.
Yeah, fair enough. It's all mind games here at Daytona, and you played it well. Bit of a redemption. What happened in race 1?
Oh, just cold tyres, mate. To be honest, mate, I've done 0 practice, which is silly of me, and just jumped in tonight. A couple of schooners under my belt as well probably doesn't help, so just lost it on cold tyres, lap 1 there, and then just trying to make up too much ground, so apologies to Sam Collins in race 1 there, mate, but looking forward to the rest of the season. I'm not a huge fan of Daytona. There's a lot of guys, I mean, if you can get that middle section okay, you can tow anyone along around there, so I'm looking forward to having some battles with John and Ryan and Learjet as the season continues, mate.
Yeah, awesome, man. Well said. Couldn't put it better myself, man. Congratulations on that win, albeit not the right one, but some redemption points there as well, so that's cool to see, and we'll catch you next week for round 2 of the Yama.
Thanks, Legend, and yeah, thanks again for all your hard work, mate, putting the season back on.
All good, man. I do it because I love it, so yeah, happy to do it, man. Have a good one.
Cheers, bud.
Kai Ardley jumps in here. Hey Kai, how are you, mate?
Good, are you, Marky?
Hey. Well done,
Somebody's going for a podium.
You got it. You got your first podium with Thrillhouse, and you did it in style in a reverse grid race, up 21 spots.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. I'll say it, I'm sweating it. Yeah, it's a bit better than after the first race. It was pretty crap, being getting absolutely drilled. I apologise, so it's all good. But
yeah,
it was hard in the first, second race there, and yeah, made a couple of moves which are a bit ballsy, but yeah, that's the way you have to go.
That's it, man. No, that's cool. Very cool. Yeah, we're just looking at the results up on screen here. So you take away 132 points for that one. So, you know, the 2 guys ahead checked out quite quickly, and that was going to be hard to pull them down, but you're in a pretty good battle there with Esco, Jordan and Bladdens for the podium, and managed to hold them off. So very well done. And let's get you on the podium for an outright in the championship mode.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Awesome, man. Well done, Kai, P3. Have a good night. We'll talk to you next week.
You too. Thanks, Marky.
Running around the zoo, thinking we knew where we were going. You said this was forever, and I believe.
Well, I've totally pressed the wrong button on my end.
You said that this was love, that this was me and you.
Oh, I don't want that. I want to see what's on screen. There we go. So it's time to vote for the TART driver of the day. Brought to you by Molecule Australia. And we'll announce that on our Facebook once we've calculated all the votes. Let's see if we can get some of the race control in here to have a chat. You guys got me?
We do, mate.
Yep. How's that?
That was pretty wild.
It was very wild. Not gonna lie. That was a difficult wank, that one. But yeah, wow. Interesting results from those 2 races.
This track just throws up some serious, like, intenseness to some of the battles and the passes, the slipstream to the lines, the people touching off the banking and touching other cars. It's this track just breeds that kind of excitement, to be honest, which I think is pretty cool for the viewers.
Oh yeah, it was definitely very exciting. I'm sure a lot of the guys probably have some different thoughts about that one, but be happy to see the back of Daytona and look at getting on with their championship campaign for round 2. But very cool to see the safety truck out in front and not really needed during the race. I mean, people did get into some mischief, but they managed to sort themselves out, which was good.
Yeah, there was a couple of close calls, but they all played nice after the incidences and made it through.
Yeah, awesome. All right, well, we're off to Okayama next, and I think that's going to deliver something a little bit different than what we've had here at Daytona. And I dare say we may not see Daytona back in the season for a little while. We did it because it's obviously real world relevant, and throwback to season 1. But there was a lot of mischief.
Yeah,
a lot of mischief.
there was. Okayama's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, I think so. Awesome. Well, thanks for everything in race control, guys. Peter, Sean, Lee, James, you'll do a ripper job, and we'll sign off for the evening nice and quick, smart. So thank you.
Cheers, mate. Good call.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Cheers.
Awesome. Race control there, just giving their thoughts on the racing. It was a messy start to the season, and some people have walked away with some bruises, some cuts, and some bumps. There's some egos that'll need nursing over the next few days or so. But it'll be interesting to see where these points lay after we do some maths and we go through our little report book of incidents. So thank you so much for tuning in. The Tire Touring Car Championship is back. 35 cars. It's ridiculous. So awesome, though. Thank you to everyone who's dropped in to compete with the series. Thank you, everyone who tuned in tonight. My name is Mikey, and we will see you here to next week, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. That's UTC plus 11. Stay sexy, guys. Catch you later.